perspective, what sort of challenge does the Italian pack bring?
Yeah, I think for us we've done a little bit of reviewing, I suppose, looking at the Italians, and they've got a strong pack, and they've done pretty well throughout the year. Look, they've won the last 4 games. They've started well in their campaign, the World Cup. They scrummage well, their line-outs, their scrum. I think this pack's probably been together for a wee while now, and they're kind of peaking at the right time. So it'll be a good challenge for us going into this game.
How's the Mighty been this week? Obviously getting a shot at his first World Cup off the bench, and how closely do you work with Mighty ahead of such a big game for him?
Yeah, he's obviously still a little kid, and a big body, big frame. But look, I was well looked after when I came into this environment by the older guys. So I feel that's my job to do the same to the kids coming through, and he's doing really well. Obviously learning, and he's training well. He's strong. He's tracking well, and I think he's closer, as we all know. Yeah, I'm happy for him, and excited to see what he'll do when he get his opportunity on Friday night.
NEPO got the old firm and the propping department this week. You and Offa, you've been through a lot together, played a lot together. I mean, how nice is it to start such a big game alongside a guy that you're familiar with and know so well?
Yeah, it takes a bit of pressure off of me as well. In leading our scrums and all of that stuff. So, and gives me a lot of confidence knowing that I can put my full trust in Offa and leading from the front. And yeah, games are won and lost up front, and having it's not just Offa too, and it feels good having him by my side. Yeah, for sure. But we've been prepping well this week. Our last big training this Avo, so no, it feels good.
Do you guys take on a lot of responsibility to kind of set that foundation in such an important game for the All Blacks?
Yeah, no, definitely. It's won or lost up front, and it's a pressure that we've sort of trained to sort of embrace and look forward to. So, we look forward to the pressure, and we try to enjoy it as well, not forgetting to have fun out there at the same time.
Everybody speaks about Italy's speed, but as he said, matches won or lost up front. So do you agree you can stop their momentum?
Yeah, that's our job. That's our intention going out there Saturday night. As NEPO mentioned, us front rowers, the tight 5, the pack, have got a big part in that performance, and we'll see on Friday night. We're quite confident in the work that we're doing, and the guys that's getting the opportunity this week. I said obviously Italy have had a good start to their campaign, but I feel like I know certainly we're in the right space heading into this game.
Are you preparing for a really physical battle?
Yeah, like I said before, they love mauling. They've been scrumming well. Their line-out is functioning really well at the moment as well. But not only that, their attacking is going very good as well. As you saw, maybe some of you might know that they've got the fastest rack speed in the Six Nations. So the breakdown will be another challenge for us, our defence, and we've been working really hard on that the last few days, and then today's our last big training heading into the game. So we're looking forward to it.
Nico, how do you feel Super Rugby prepares you for test level in terms of scrummaging? There's been a bit of talk about the gap and someone like Mighty not being exposed to, say, South African packs. how do you think Super Rugby prepares you for facing different scrummaging types and acts?
No, it's a big step up, like for me personally, and I reckon it has been a big blow not having the Africans in our Super Rugby anymore. Just being exposed to those different types of scrummaging and big men that just want to run through you, not go around or anything. But in saying that too, that we work hard during training. We have a front row clinic after Tuesday trainings, or because we're playing Friday, it's our Mondays now. But we try to make the other sort of non-23 players do what the opposition do, and like try to take us through different scenarios, so that, which is especially good for the young kids, like Tamaiti and Fletcher and all those boys to try figure it out for themselves too. We can, us older boys will give them advice and help them out, but sometimes it can be overwhelming. So just making sure after as well, we tell them to, I know we've given them a lot, but make sure they take out what works for them. Sometimes being young, you can sort of try to make every advice that you've been given work for you instead of really simplifying it down. But yeah, it doesn't, it helps in a way too, but yeah, internationals are a big step up in saying that too. World Cups are another step up. It's a whole different beast too.
And how much have you focused on discipline as a team? I think you've had 12 penalties in each game. Do you talk about needing to get that number as a collective a wee bit lower?
Yeah, obviously it's been kind of our work on for all the last few games, and we are working really hard on it. I think majority of those penalties or discipline areas avoidable. Like for myself, I got one last week where I was lying on the wrong side of the ruck. So those penalties are down to the person. It can be avoided, and we're working really hard on that.
I guess it's felt like in the last few years that there's been a bit of a changing of the guard happening in the front row, and yet here you two are, the old Warriors, about to start the big game together. Circumstances are part of that. How proud are you of the fact that you and NEPO have kind of taken the challenges, stood the test of time, and here you are still duking it out?
Yeah, I think we're one of the lucky ones being in a position that requires time, experience, and that. But me and Nepo go back a long time. I think we started under 17, 18. So we've known each other, played together, played against each other for a long time, and I'm grateful that we are still here. That we are given another opportunity to play together. Obviously, he's don't want to talk about it, but he's obviously coming over here next year. So whenever we get the opportunity, we'll put our best foot forward.
You two are obviously very close and spend a lot of time together. Does that extend to the mornings? Do you get together and make sure the beards are exactly the same?
Yeah, we shave each other's heads too. No, yeah, it's always a pleasure and an honor to run alongside Offa. It's a bonus when you run out with a mate that's been through not only the good times, but all the bad times too, and it shows the true character through those tough times too. And we're very lucky, such a privilege and an honor to be a part of this team. And every opportunity we get, we're super grateful. We just hope we can. We just hope we do the jersey proud when we run out there, and hopefully pass it along to the new generation coming through.
I don't know if you might have heard this, but Namibian player in the starting 23 tonight for their game ruled out with a spider bite here in France. Obviously, you guys come from a nation where there are real spiders. I mean, have you seen anything at all scary out here in France?
Nah. I didn't know there were spiders here. Nah. That's obviously unfortunate to the player, but yeah, hopefully he's doing well, recovering.
Italy have some very fleet-footed backs, particularly guys who are probably got a shorter persuasion. Has there been any focus this week on sort of tackle height and just reaffirming obviously that you need to keep tackles particularly low or not letting players are isolated and forced to make tackles they probably shouldn't do?
Yeah, that's a continuous work on for us. As we have seen the past few weeks, there's been a few cards for involving tackle heights, and yeah, for us, we work hard on getting ourselves into a good position early, so we buy ourselves time to make those decisions. Because obviously, as we know that split second where you have to decide whether to go a little bit high, a little bit low, or you can adjust to what you see. If a player's gone low, you can't really go low. You have to go. Do you understand what I mean? So yeah, it's an ongoing work on for us, and then we are aware of it, and we are working really hard to get our techniques right and get to the right place, give ourselves times to react to what we see.
Esports, Sam Whitelock becomes the most capped All Black on Friday night. But looking at the Crusaders, obviously All Blacks, what kind of influence does he have over this playing group?
Yeah, man, it's such an honor to be part of. Well, he's been around for pretty much my whole career, and just his, I don't know how he's done it this long at this high level too, and just goes to show the kind of person he is and the character of the man, and he's done amazing things, and he brings a sort of calmness to the group, which is exactly what you need in these big pressure tournaments. And now just having his presence around brings that reassurance, especially to the younger kids as well, and even to some of the leaders in the team. He's sort of like the godfather. Yeah. No, it's awesome having someone like that in the team. We can all rely upon. Yeah.
You guys have a nickname you used to see to respect? All behind back.
I've heard Gandalf before. I think there's back then when there were a few more older boys in the team, they used to call him that.
But Peachy loves peaches. Yeah, whenever I feel like one, I go to his room. He's always had peaches in his room. Samuel Lawrence Whitelock. So Lawrence, I call him Lawrence. Doesn't like it, but I still call him by his second name. Yeah, Sammy.
I thought just add to what Nepo said. What would you say about Sammy as a player and colleague?
Yeah, I'm quite lucky. I'm very grateful that he's around while I'm here. He's one thing I love about Sammy is that he's got a special ability to connect with anyone, young, obviously old. Gets along with all of us. Fun to be around. Always have something to say, but he knows when not to say, when to talk. He's a great man. You have those, you kind of trust him out there, no matter what the situation, time, place, circumstances. You know that he's gonna, get his role right, get the job done. Be the first man on the line. Go forward. Yeah, we're just grateful to have him in our team.